Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I hope you are all doing the best that you can in this current situation. I know a lot of people have been quarantined and people are losing their jobs left and right, so I just want to start this video by saying I hope that you are all doing well and staying as healthy as you can and as safe as you possibly can. Today we're actually going to talk about being in quarantine, since at this point in time we all are. I've been trying to start out each day on a routine, and part of that routine includes journaling, and over the last 3 weeks, through trying to minimize things, spring clean, I just sat down one morning outside on my patio and I just wrote out different ways that even though I'm quarantined, I can still try and save money. And that is exactly what I want to talk about with you guys today. I know it can be super frustrating with so many things being canceled and your credit card and laptop sitting right there with you all day, and having those impulse purchases through boredom still happen. I get it, I know, but I wanted to share the top ways that I am still saving money even in quarantine, even being here right now. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Kristen and I do videos each week about budgeting, minimalism, and finance. Be sure to click that little subscription button and the bell down below to be updated. We try to put out new videos each and every week, and I'd love to have you guys around for the next one. Also, I've been getting requests on the things that I use every day in my brick and mortar classroom as well as my online, so I've compiled a list down below in the description box, none of which are sponsored. They are just things that I use each and every day to make teaching in either workspace as simple as possible. But without any further ado, let's get into the ways I am still saving money during quarantine. Number one is I am not wearing my contacts each and every day. Now, obviously today is a filming day between this channel and my teaching account, so yes, I do have my contacts in, but typically I wear them about 3 to 4 days a week, and before I was wearing them all 7 days. I wear monthly, so if this trend continues, I will wait a little bit into April to change my contacts. What I used to do back in the day to save money is I would actually wear my monthlies for 2 months. I don't recommend it. I never had any problems. My eye doctor never said anything to me, but I really did take a 12-month subscription and make it a 2-year, mainly because I was paying for my own healthcare and the added cost of contacts and glasses was adding up. So that's what I used to do, but now that I'm really honestly not wearing them every day, I am just keeping them nice and clean in the container, and I will probably extend my March lenses into the first 2 weeks of April. If you are currently one of those people who has perfect 20/20 vision, please know it is a blessing that you do not have to pay for contacts and or glasses. Whew. Number two is that I am not casually screen shopping any kind of retail or really anything you can buy online. Like I said in the introduction of this video, when you're home all day, you might have routines, things you have to take care of, responsibilities, working from home, and kids. But a lot of my friends who are parents say that their downtime includes a glass of wine or 3, and sitting down and shopping Amazon or retail shops. And they say that their credit card is just remembered in the Google system, so it's a real easy click to just say purchase, 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 purchase. I will say, to be completely transparent, I did make a single purchase on Amazon, but it was pre-planned and it was with money I had set aside for Christopher and I's 6-month wedding anniversary. I have bought both of us bikes, helmets, storage chains, and a bike pump, so we can actually go out and ride our bikes, get out of the house now during this quarantine. I just thought of it the other day and said, you know what? April is our 6-month anniversary. We're celebrating it in quarantine, waiting to hear if we're even going to get to do our honeymoon in June. You know what? I'm going to put a poll up here in the cards. Let me know. We are scheduled to go the first 2 weeks of June. Let me know if you think we're going to be flying cross country to go on a honeymoon. You let me know. I'll put it up in the cards. But anyway, casual online shopping is a definite way to kill your budget. If you are someone who is prone to just want to window shop, and by window I mean with your laptop, credit card, you know, somewhere around you in the vicinity, do your best to stay occupied, or put things in the cart and then come back a week or 2 later. And if you still want those things, really consider trying to find a place in your budget to purchase them. That's something I also used to do back in the day when I was just freelancing it, working all the part-time jobs. I really knew I wanted something if I put it in the cart and then came back a week later and still wanted it. Number 3 should really add up, and it's the fact that I am not wearing makeup every day and I am not washing my hair any more than usual. Now, when I am a teacher and I do videos and performances and musicals, I do wear makeup each and every day. I have a set of regular everyday makeup and a set of thicker performance wear makeup. Right now, the show that I was currently in, She Loves Me, has been postponed at this time. We don't know if we're continuing it, so I did sadly put all that theater makeup away, and I have not bought any extra makeup since this quarantine has started. Actually, outside of the show, I have not actually bought any makeup in the year 2020, and the fact that I'm using less on a daily basis, it's usually just now moisturizer, BB cream, whatever. Obviously, I have makeup on today to film, but other than that, I am really trying to conserve the makeup and the supplies that I have. Not that I couldn't go out and buy them, but if it's just me in my house and my husband's working from home, am I putting on makeup for my cats? If you need/want to put on makeup and it's your thing, please go ahead and do it. Just know that in my budget, I'm now looking at the supplies I currently have, and if I don't use as much, I can probably extend the wear probably into the summer, June, July, or even August. It just really all depends. And when it comes to washing my hair, I've mentioned this on this channel before, I wash my hair once a week. Now, please do not get confused. That does not mean I shower once a week. That does not happen, especially with a dance and Zumba schedule. That would be weird. But I do try to do buns and or updos, dry shampoo a couple days. So when I'm teaching and dancing and working out a lot more, I might wash it twice a week, but that is the max. And that's actually how I keep it so healthy. I'm not stripping it every day. I know the routine. I know when it has to start going up into ponytails. I know when to start using dry shampoo, and it's worked for me so far. Number 4 is keeping a creative home meal plan. If you are someone who is at home during this quarantine, which you should be, and you have a little bit of extra time, or you want to teach your children some life skills,
please do that.
Please teach them life skills.
Cooking and making a family meal plan has been awesome. For me, when I'm doing mindless tasks and chores, I listen to Gordon Ramsay. And into listening to his cooking episodes, I try to decide which ones are more suited for beginner, simple ingredients, easy to do. So far, I've done a few nights of his cooking. Today, I just baked my very first loaf of sandwich bread. Adulting. And I'm gonna try to convince my husband to make his lunch sandwich tomorrow on my bread. I got so excited to knead the dough, let it sit, and then when it sat for the hour, I went and did Zumba, and I vacuumed, and I did dishes. So I tried to, really batch that time while the bread was rising. I can go on and on and on, but I was so excited to make the bread. If you have any good recipes, now that I'm thinking about it, put them down below in the comment section. If you have a good recipe your family loves, something that I can batch cook. I did make the Olive Garden Zuppa Toscana, which is wonderful. It's that potato, sausage, kale, cream soup. It is so good. So my dinner tonight was a piece of my homemade bread from scratch with a bowl of my Olive Garden Zuppa Toscana soup, and it was just wonderful. And I sat there looking at it and I thought, I have made this entire meal from scratch. I have never, to my knowledge, done that. And yesterday I made a huge batch of 28 little mini chocolate chip cookies from scratch, and we had those. It was just a really nice way to have a positive during quarantine. Just making your meals, making them together, making a meal plan. And your children will thank you if you have them when they go off to college, that at some point, if they haven't already learned such things like making bread, cooking, having a meal plan, if they're in kindergarten, tying their own shoes. Take advantage of this opportunity and teach them now. And if you already do, great. If you know something the kids should be cooking, again, put it down in the comments. I'm sending out little newsletters and emails to different grades each and every week, and I would love to include those if you have them to share. And number 5 is obviously not driving as much. I mentioned already that I bought Christopher and I bikes. We did do one date this week. We did a drive-through coffee date. So we got in the car, we went to Starbucks, we played show tunes, we had a chat, we just did a scenic drive in the area, sipping on some coffee, never got out of the car, never got in contact with people. The barista that handed us our coffee had gloves on. We thanked her. We tipped them for their service. It was drive-through only. And that was our date day. Other than that, we will be riding our bikes all around the city and hopefully not needing to get gas, even though in Central Ohio, I saw gas for $1.29 today. $1.29. I have never seen gas that cheap. If it's cheap in your area too, please let me know. I think that's amazing. I know it's because of the time. I would rather life go back to normal with the higher gas prices and us not being quarantined, but it's just something I didn't expect to see. But you guys, those are my top ways that I'm currently saving money while in quarantine. And notice none of those points had to deal with selling things, going outside, doing anything that we shouldn't be doing outside of our homes. It really is making the most of the resources we have here at home. If a meal plan keeps you from going to the grocery store as often, do it. If wearing your glasses a few more days keeps your stock of contacts as longer, do it. At this point in time, we don't know when we are going back to school. We don't know when this quarantine will be lifted. And if you can just save a little bit more money at the end of the month, there is no harm in that. And I do want to quickly say that I am very well aware just how lucky I am that right now I am still employed with my full-time job, my side hustle, my husband is still employed, we still have the roof over our heads, we are not filing for unemployment, we have all the things we need in our home, communication to talk to our families, and everything that we could need right here. We are so, so lucky. And I just wanted that to be said in this video. I didn't want anybody to think, she's just flaunting what she already has. No, I am just trying to share things that I literally sat down and wrote while having coffee one morning. Trust me, there are journal entries here on just how lucky we are in our current situation. We know not everybody is as lucky, so please stay inside, wash your hands, help your neighbors, do what you can. If you have a neighbor that can't go to the store, they're elderly, they're nervous, offer to go for them. They can put a list and money in a mailbox, envelope, whatever it is. We have offered that in our neighborhood as we are some of the younger residents where we live. Be the change you want to see in the world. I will be trying to do more videos as I am currently remote teaching for the next 4 weeks, potentially more. I will keep you guys posted. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please let me know if you liked it by giving it a huge thumbs up. It really helps out the channel that we are trying to bring back. If you are new here, once again, click the subscription button and the bell down below. Take care, you guys. Stay inside, save lives, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.